Good evening everyone and welcome to another tournament stream. Tonight I will be streaming EG versus Loka for you, and even though the top 4 is like completely set, we're still going to have fun with it. It's only one matchup, best of 7, so with a bit of luck we'll get 7 games. Worst case scenario we only get 4, but still should have fun, and I bet that it will be lovely. I wouldn't expect like all the most important tactics to be seen because again, this is basically it's a match just for show. It kind of may determine the order of the top 4, but other than that, they're all already in the top 4 and they're all probably going to have to face each other. So there is that. This is the scoreboard for the EU server. Like I said, top 4 already set. We got BPS, Loka, EG and Stability there. Veil and the other BPS, Sparta and Phoenix have no chance anymore to get to the top 4. Considering the fact that you need more than 2 games for that then, and there's only 1 game left to go. So basically, like I said, we're just going to have fun with it. Do not expect like the most epic games. I do kind of expect some troll lineups maybe, but we'll see. The order of the top 5, of the top 4, sorry. I'm seeing all those 5s with the 5 points and then I just get confused. But yeah, the order of the top 4 is of course important because that sort of gives you your starting position. But from what I understand, the whole final stage is also double elimination, so yeah. Then it just basically, even if you lose the first matchup, you still have a chance to go through the lower bracket, etc, etc. So in a few seconds we can actually go. Let's have a look at the format for the second stage. Yeah, it is double elimination. So place 1 is going against 4 and 2 against 3, and then whoever wins that is going to go against each other, and whoever loses that is going to go against each other. So basically that's what I meant. What I said actually. All these people are going to be facing each other anyway, so I'm not sure if a different spot in the top 4 makes all that much difference to them. That is. Okay, so I'll have to call you Fel now, Fel. Fel has basically been staying up very, very late. I think it's like, what is it? 2 a.m. there or something? Something ridiculous like that. And he's actually staying up to watch his stream, so special kudos to him. 2.5 minutes left to go. Loka not completely there yet. EG has a full team, but is not readied up yet. Anything, basically, they still have plenty of time to decide on tanks and all of that. Standard disclaimers, by the way, which I forgot to do at the beginning. There is a 3-minute delay on the stream. That is to avoid anyone stream sniping one another and seeing the lineups and all of that. And my balcony door is open because it's warm and I need fresh air and I need to not melt. So basically you might hear traffic noises at some point or a siren of an ambulance going by or something like that, because my home is en route to the hospital. So a little under 2 minutes left to go before we see the first game of this best of 7. We're going to go to Fort Despair for that, and yeah, can't wait to see what happens. I kind of expect sort of like short and brutal games, but we'll see. I've been surprised before. Earlier today I had the most epic match ever on Canal, where both teams had 2 bases. The points were literally going up at the same time. And then at the very last second, I was like just hovering around, moving around, because Wargaming doesn't like us to hover in one place. But yeah, so I was just moving the camera around and they were going to 700 points, 800 points, 900 points, both of them, mind you. And then one team finally moved and went into the base of the other for a split second. He did die for it, but he only died after the chime, and that is why his team won 1,000 to 999. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. Really funny though. Kids and dinosaurs in the chat. Hello, both of you. Basically, someone said, "Sup, kitty kid kids?" And then someone said, "If you have a kid, then you're a dinosaur." I'm kind of like, yeah, probably both there. So hello, kids and dinosaurs. 20 seconds left to go. EG now ready with a Kranwagen, 2 AMX 54s and 4 Type 71s. Versus 6 Type 71s because Loka only has 6 players by the looks of it. So that's going to be interesting as well. Again though, like if you have to miss any match, in this case, it doesn't really matter anymore. Because they're already through to the top 4. At the same time, I'm like, really? Do you have to do this? And of course then they go for all Type 71s. But yeah. I mean, no idea what's being said. EG heading towards the base A side of things. Loka doing the same thing, fairly certain. We're just gonna have... Is Ventium actually AFK? Yeah, GG, he is. That's not gonna help them either, because they're already gone down. Sibyl gets spotted going over. As do... Well, 5 of Loka have been spotted. Shots have been fired. Base B is being kept. Elmiri takes some shots. Ventium is still AFK. M4, they're just basically YOLOing in at this stage. Shots are being fired. Sibyl not looking too healthy. Amiri behind the rock. Applin takes some hits there. Whoopsolade moving in as well. It's basically just a massacre and yeah. Ventium is shooting. That means he has woken up and he has arrived in the game. There goes one Elmiri. They do want to take out Applin. He does get hit again. And he might get taken out here. Unless this is a bounce. No, Yen does bounce. And they're just... I'm not sure what you're supposed to call this. Triple sandwich? Toasty? I don't know. He does take out Applin. But that's the only gun gone so far. And there's only 3 people. Ooh, Elmiri had literally 1 HP left. We missed that one. Lissimi now, bouncing as well. And Whoops Delay takes him out. And there goes Ventium, just as we leave this place. And the first game is for EG with pretty much a 2-gun advantage from the start. What? Okay. But there have been a lot of crashes, and I've noticed basically cluster 2 on EU is so unstable. That is not a good thing. And it can take a long time to get a different cluster. But yeah, like I said, I would not expect serious gameplay this matchup. Loka now has 7 players, so that is a pro. Let's see. What map do you like the most? I like Faust most and Molendijk. Faust to play on, Molendijk just because it's so freaking gorgeous. Absolutely love it. EG now again taking Kranwagen, 5 Type 71s and 4 Type 71s and 2 AMX 54s if they're ready up in this. Loka did have 7 players just now, so I sincerely hope that they do actually have 7 players now. There we go. Tons and tons of Type 71s there, if this is the lineup that they choose to go with. And let's see. 35 seconds left to go. Sheridan now being taken by Loka as well. And a whole team. Woohoo! We're getting ready for the second match on Fort Despair. And on the other side we now only have 1 AMX 54 but 2 Kranwagen instead. Full Type 71 for Loka. Which, even though it seems ridiculous to take like a full tank lineup, Kitsune gets moved in with the Sheridan just in time to ready up. What is this? Oh, at least they got them in time. EG splitting up, going a bit towards C and a bit towards A-ish. Loka focusing on the A and B part. And now we might get a bit more serious gameplay. Lissy Minau gets spotted. Shots being fired. Lissy Minau taking a big hit there. Base B is being kept. Base C is being kept as well. Sheridan is getting out of there. Going towards safety. And we have man 4. Actually going to see if he can spot anyone. And he does. He even gets a tricky shot in. Manages to not get hit himself. But is now in a bit of a tricky position. The rest of EG is patiently waiting. They do not know those Kranwagens are there. Ventium taking a little bit of damage. And now we have Loka pushing on this side. Getting behind Orca. Stealing base B, C. And Orca now in trouble. Basically Loka playing it aggressively here. But they've now got 2 bases. And EG is a bit, I don't know, crossing over at weird places. Last almost gone. M4 as well, to be fair. But last actually goes first. There goes M4. Applin losing quite a bit of HP. Orca not looking too healthy. Is going to be gone on the next reload. Ventium lost a lot of HP there though. Gets taken out as well. Both teams have lost 2 guns. But Applin is not looking too healthy. He does get another shot in. Sibyl together with Yen facing off against Carolade. Applin is still alive. Does get another shot into the Sheridan. But he's using the tree. But he does get killed there. Sibyl. There's a gun advantage there. Carolade does get that hit in. One of the Omiri dies 4v4. And actually in this case, Carolade used Yen against Sibyl's aim there. Oh. Nicolade arriving to take him out. Yen taking another hit. We're at 840 points. Carolade is not going to survive this reload unless he gets very lucky. He does not. 2v3, 905 points though for Loka. And honestly, they should have this. 935. They need to stay in the bases, and that's the issue here. Nicolade losing quite a bit of HP there. There goes Whoopsalade. And Nicolade does not get to take out Yen. Brutal little game there. Basically Loka playing it really aggressively, but because of that, kind of catching EG off guard there. And now the score is 1-1. Again, want to reiterate again, this match, aside from the order of the top 4, doesn't really do anything. So do not expect like super serious gameplay. And of course, people will try to win. But it's kind of like, it's not die hard, you know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean. I hope I'm expressing myself correctly. So let's see. EG now completely ready for Canal. With a 268, 2 Type 71s only, a Sheridan, an LT, and 2 TVPs. So that's not a lot of armor. On the other side, we see the poop bounty being taken. We saw that earlier today, which miraculously worked out, but not so much because of the poop bomb. Oh, the FE405 is honestly a really, really lovely tank, but it's so huge. And that makes it very hard to to work with, really. Like in a tour game, they kind of like know where you're going to be and they're going to expect you and they know that they can HE you and everything. People here are not as clueless as in random battles. But yeah, other than an FE405, we see a Batchet and loads of Type 71s for Loka. Very curious to see how this is going to go, honestly. And let's go see. And like I said, worst case scenario, we either have 4 games, we are at least going to have 5. Best case scenario, we get 7. So let's have a look. Fast tanks from EG, all heading towards base D. And all of Loka steadily heading there as well. And 4 gets spotted. Get shot at. He does decap the base, but they should be able to cap it all the same. Oof, nice decap there. A little bit of crossfire. Nicolade. Oof, Carolate not looking too healthy. And the TVP, basically... Oh, he got absolutely nuked there. Poor Lost. Base D now being kept. M4 is basically there to protect base B, I guess. Carolate, oh my god. Gets taken out by fire there. There's a good 2-gun disadvantage for EG and the match has barely begun. Oh dear lord. Whoops being careful. Nicolate gets spotted, loses a big chunk of health as well. A and B are both being kept. Whoops basically. Listen me now, also losing HP. This is not EG's game, honestly. This is not in any way EG's game. Nicolate losing more HP. At this stage, Loka is just chasing them down. Getting more shots in. Nicolate not looking too healthy. Whoops also does not want to be there anymore. The TVPs are unloading their clips but doing not that much damage. Appelin gets shot. Base C is now being taken. Nicolate gets murdered. I can't really call it anything else. This is a bit of a slaughter, guys. Loka playing it very aggressively and basically sending the meds running. Whoops again killed by fire. RNG is also not with EG here. And now the last one left alive is Orca. And he's in a juicy TVP. He does get another shot into Orca, into Elmiri. But now he's getting clipped and murdered and it's a 7-0 for Loka. This is what? This was a very weird game. Last being just absolutely wrecked there. Ambulance passing by soon. Probably on their way to Canal. 1.5 minute left to go. The score is 2-1 in favor of Loka. We're getting ready for the second match on Canal. And I honestly... not sure what to expect here. Both times now, basically maybe the FE405 is sort of like a good luck charm. Because both times now, the team that chose it won. And in a really bizarre way. Aww. I mean... you can't say these games are boring. You can say many things, but you can't say that. Loka now getting ready with 2 E6s, Leo and 4 Type 71s. Versus 3 Type 71s, potentially 4. 2 TVPs and a Sheridan. I am curious how this is going to go this time. I'm going to guess you just saw Lars get absolutely murdered there. I do feel sorry for him. What a way to go. Let's see. It's nice to see Fel's reaction in the chat there. But yeah, basically, if you do have tactics that you want to try out and everything, these are the kind of matches to try that out in. And what EG had planned previous match could have been absolutely beautiful. It did not work out like that. EG turning around, not going for base D at all. And all of Loka is going for a straight up push by the looks of it. Applin. Kitsun dropping off the bridge. They want to go after Lissimi now. They missed that shot. It's a very special match, not gonna lie. Small battles happening here and there. Yen arriving to sandwich Lissimi now. But Yevgeny is almost gone. Probably not before Lissimi now though. No, he bounces. But then he's going to be gone on the next reload. Yen finishing off, getting finished off by Lost there. There goes Nicolade. I mean, it's a bit of... Yeah. Carolade. Oof. TVP gets hit there. Applin gets taken out. Lost. Chasing. Wanted to save the whoopsie, which does work. There goes Carolade. 4v2. Not all of which are just unhealthy. Sybil seems to have gone AFK. No, he's not. He's either back or he wasn't AFK. Sybil going up. Ventium losing a lot of HP though. Carolade going to take him out, and now we just have Sybil left. And this very, very, very aggressive game by Loka is a victory for EG. Yeah, it kind of does feel like a random battle. But the thing is that this is a conscious choice. They're consciously deciding to do this. So yeah, I'm just enjoying this for the fun that it is. And it's kind of like, let's try this, boys. And it's like, nope, not working. Oh, good day, Lord. So now we're getting ready to go to Black Goldfield. I'm not sure if I should be laughing this much, honestly, but it's just great fun for me as well. It's kind of like when the EU server tries really hard and there's a lot of pressure, you see like they're trying to outthink each other and going into defensive positions and anything can happen. And then you get this. And that's let's say it's a little different. So now we have EG ready with 5 Type 71s in LT and a Sheridan versus 6 Type 71s in the Batchat. I think you kind of have to see. I see this as a glorified training session, to be honest. Because that's kind of what it is like. The outcome doesn't really matter all that much. Defty just said, that's a disrespectful push. Yeah, that's my way of describing it. Okay, let's see. Black Goldfield, here we come. Let's see what happens. But yeah, when you know that most of the tour games are like super high pressure and intense and everything, being able to play like this, knowing that it doesn't really matter what happens and you can try out new things and just see if something works or not, has to be kind of relaxing as well, isn't it? So let's see. Last time towards A. Most of Loka there as well. Heading ish towards that direction, more towards the middle though. And we have Psycho and M4 being very aggressive here. Applin gets shot at. Most people are spotted. No damage has been done just yet. C and A are both being capped. A is being capped with multiple people though. And that does make the difference. E.g. capping just that little bit later. M4 loses a little bit of HP. Nicolate in a bit of a tricky position there potentially. Does get shot at but doesn't actually get shot. And he's going up the ramp to basically keep people spotted. Which gives the team behind him the chance to shoot those people. He does lose a little bit of HP, but then so does Ventium. Because Last is in the corner. Immediately blind shots follow that direction. Base B is being capped in the meantime by Sybil. He is probably going to get away with that. So now he just has to be careful. Goes back up the ramp. E.g. bleeding a little bit here and there. But so does Loka. Nicolate going in. Does still get the hit in. And 4 now arriving to possibly... I was gonna say maybe drop down on top of Nicolate, but no, they don't do that. Carolite loses a little bit of HP though, so does Kitsune. Kitsune not looking too healthy. Orca being whittled away. Tricky position there with the rocks. Applin takes the hit and 4 takes some more hits. Listen Me Now takes some more hits. It's basically a farming game from both sides. Applin drops down and 4 is the first one gone though. Orca in a very tricky position. And now we have Applin pushing up. Wanting to get shots into Kitsune. He bounces, but he also bounces a shot himself. Loka is pushing on the other side, going after Listen Me Now. Whoops, not looking too healthy either. C is being taken, A is being taken, Last is arriving. Gets tracked there. But is pretty much being ignored. Ventium gets blown up. Kitsune not looking too healthy. Listen Me Now is gone. There goes Kitsune. Psychopath is almost gone as well. There he goes. Nicolate is gone as well. It is 5 versus 3. 5 versus 2. Orga still running around back there. Getting some shots in. Wanted to go after the Batchat, who is probably going to clip him. And Orca's probably going to be... No, he survives that. And survives that as well. Orca surviving longer than he should. Not going to be... Oof, he gets taken out. And so does Elmiri. And Orca survives. With a grand total of 123 HP. This is honestly... This was a lot more serious though. Compared to the previous matches. Three, 2. That means that EG is up for match point. The matches have been very short and brutal. Because we've had 5 games in 25 minutes. And that is including... What is it? 8. Wait. 8 minutes of waiting time. And for the second match on Black Goldville, we see EG taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Type 71s, an LT, and a Sheridan. And on the other side, we see 7 Type 71s. Unless, no, there we go. 7 Type 71s it is. Oh. 36 seconds left to go. It's been a long time since I've been laughing this much, to be honest. Like earlier today on Canal, I even cussed on the stream because I couldn't keep myself from using a certain phrase. Should have used a different phrase, but it's sort of like slipped my mouth. And now this, and it's honestly just really good fun to see this. The countdown clock has begun. We are getting ready to go into the 6th match of this best of 7. And here we go. I do think that they're using meta lineups, to be honest, because that is what they're doing. But it's kind of like what they're doing with them. That's not necessarily serious. Whoops going towards base C by the looks of it. The rest of EG heading more towards A in the middle. And we have Loka pushing in the middle. Lissimi now in a bit of a tricky position. People get spotted. Not sure that though. Vantium has been spotted as well. So that would be tricky for Whoopsie to deal with. C is now being taken. Ventium going for the cap. For the rest, Orca is moving into base A or towards A. No, he's staying behind the rock there. Lizzie, Minau and Yen have both bled a little bit. But for the most part, people are content to hold and wait. At the same time, you can't let them have a base alone for long though. Nicolay bleeding a little bit as he crosses over. And now all guns will be trained in that direction. Whoops, still hidden. They know Ventium is in the corner though, so that's a risk. Nicolay deciding, yeah, let's not be there any, all the same. Ventium, nice shot by Whoopsie there. Base A now being taken, or maybe not. Oof! Big hits into Nicolay there. Losing a lot of HP. Almost gone. Just to get where he's at right now. That's not gonna be what they expected. Base A is being taken. Carolade now also losing a lot of health. Whoopsie also getting shot at. There's too much happening at once. But Loka is pretty much pushing. Nicolay has been taken out. Last arrives. Whoopsie losing more HP as Loka pushes. Probably not going to be able to get out of there alive. And now we have Applin arriving. Last losing HP. Lissimi now getting focused on the other side. M4 almost gone. But Applin, that's going to be a very expensive tank to take out. He does get some nice little bounces in. Lots of low HP targets on both sides. Applin losing more HP. Whoopsie gets taken out. Yevgeny gets taken out. So does M4. Last is in trouble. Is going to get chased around. Ring around the roses here. But there's things on the other side and they take him out. Carolade gets a hit in. And just like that, Loka should have this game. Kitsune gets taken out. But there goes Carolade. Orga gets shot as he crosses over. Lissimi now not looking too healthy. Ventium trying to get to him. Orca trying to get to him first. Bouncy bounce. Bounce. And there goes Lissimi now. And Orca is the last one alive. And thus, Loka takes this game. And there we go. Oh my god, these games though. Absolutely weird. And now we get a tiebreaker. And I wouldn't be surprised if this game might actually be taken seriously. Hey, Tanker's Corner. That's Manu. I wouldn't say I used the camera properly, to be honest. I use it a lot, but that's different. Oh. So now, just under a minute left to go, and we are getting ready for the tiebreaker in this crazy matchup on Middelburg. And EG has taken 6 Type 71s and a Sheridan, and on the other side we see 7 Type 71s. I wonder which tank is meta. Nobody knows. Oh dear lord. The good news is that it looks like all the other matches have already been played, so after this I can just look at the scores and that will be it. Let's see. I mean, having a fast tank can make all the difference, but at the same time it's going to be yellow pushed and the juicy tank is at risk. So let's see. With the countdown clock there. The last game of this evening, the last game of the round robin stage is about to begin. And here we go. Loka heading into town. Ventium staying there to get some crossfire shots. He gets spotted though, but does not take any damage for it. Base B is immediately being taken. EG going into the hills, but not going into the base. Ventium getting shot at and holding together with Elmiri. And in the meantime, Loka is arriving at a defenseless base A. Base C is being taken. Yevgeny now capping base A. And that's going to put EG at a disadvantage. So they have to be a little bit careful. EG now continuing. Probably going to push this way. Applin gets spotted there. And they should be able to take out 2 guns here, to be honest. Assuming they hit all the shots. And on the other side, Loka is pushing there, so they have to be careful not to go too far, because that's going to cost them a lot to get back up. Elmiri almost gone. Gets taken out. Loka pushing on the other side. God. Ventium. Basically, red line is messing with my camera work here. No! There goes Ventium, and thank you so much, Manu. Orca has been taken out as well. All the bases have been kept by Loka. Whoopsie now, moving around to take back bases, because they kind of just need to not let them get all the points. M4 crossing over. EG, Applin basically in a bit of a tricky position now. Lissimi now and last. Both bouncing on Kitsune. Basically lots of fire happening everywhere, but EG is now capping all the bases. Or attempting to in any case. Yen bounces another shot. These things are so bouncy. Applin gets taken out. Kitsune still alive somehow. Does get taken out now. And M4 is almost gone. Carol 8 manages to bounce that, but also bounces his own shot. Whoops arriving. And there they both go. And now it's just Sybil. Yevgeny actually making Whoops miss that shot. And he takes a juicy shot back. Sybil about to be taken out. There he goes. And now it's just Yevgeny left alive. Does get a nut into Whoops. But that should be it. And there he goes. And EG has the point. This is honestly... This was a very, very special matchup. Let's put it that way. But EG takes home the point. With a 4-3 score. We got all the games. Best case scenario, all games. Oh my god. But yeah, there we go. Definitely an interesting evening, let's put it that way. Are there still matches happening? No, there we go. Serenity won their matchup. Versus Phoenix. Loka lost their matchup versus EG, which we know, so they have 5 games, which means that had EG 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's listed wrong. EG is second because they also have 6 points, and I think did they win or did they lose against Spit Runaway? No, they lost. So EG is second here. Which basically means that I think... basically this is not listed right. But yeah, top 4 was already certain. So that's like fine. But yeah, that's it for me tonight. All the games that have been played. I think... No, actually maybe. Some of the games might still be going. That's why the timer is not there yet. No, we saw Phoenix. We didn't see Sparta. Let's have a quick look. Don't know who they were up against. 4-2 versus Ville. Sparta gets a point there. So yeah, overall, very fun evening. BPS versus BPS. BPS won. And I think that's all the matches. So, thank you all for watching this really, really weird, very strange matchup. Definitely enjoyed it though. Hope you guys did too. I will hopefully be back to stream on Wednesday. Wargaming hasn't exactly told us yet who all gets the streams with days for the final stages. Because the thing is that having like 3 English streams for the same matches is a bit weird. So I'm thinking that they should say who gets a stream when. But yeah. We'll wait and see. Not sure yet. But for now, thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a very lovely evening. And I'll be seeing you guys later. Bye bye!